What is up, beautiful people? My name is Des, and today's video is going to talk about my eyebrow piercing. So I got it done around 3 months ago in late September 2014, which was not too long ago. So this video is sort of going to talk about my experiences with it, how much it hurt, cost, all that stuff. As far as the medical stuff, please don't take my word for any advice that I give you guys. These are my personal experiences. Everybody's body is different, so the way that your body treats a piercing and the way it heals or it rejects it, that's completely, like your body's choice. So I got it about 3 months ago, like I said, in my second year of university. I just wanted a new look for myself. Everybody wants a new style. I wanted this, like I've wanted it for a while now. And I've had my septum pierced before. I took it out, unfortunately, so it did close. But yeah, so I just wanted a new look. I wanted my second year to be, I don't know, unique or whatever. I just wanted to get it done for myself. So I ended up getting it done in a place downtown Hamilton where I go to school at McMaster, woohoo, called Cottage 13. So I went on sort of a whim. I just really wanted to get it done. Like, I've been talking about it for forever. I wanted to stop bothering my friends and just get it done. So I went into the studio, blah, 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 got it done, got it clamped, and got it pierced. So this is the original jewelry that they gave me. I haven't bothered switching it out because I am scared that, it'll bleed or whatever, so I'm taking as many precautions as possible. Basically, the procedure is they clamp it and then they use this thick surgical needle and sort of pierce through it. And then after that, they use a stainless steel jewelry or whatever jewelry type or color they choose, and then they pierce it through. Minimum is about 3 to 6 months for healing, so I'm just gonna leave it in. I'm not planning on really changing it anyways. I don't really have any other jewelry in mind, so I might as well keep it. So it costs about $55. I went to a pretty well-known place in Hamilton, like a pretty good piercing studio, so it was about 50 bucks, and then I tipped about $5 because you're supposed to tip. Pain-wise, not that painful. I would say maybe a 2.5 out of 5. Pain tolerance for me is I'm pretty good at handling it, so maybe to the other people maybe a 3.5, definitely not a 4. It didn't hurt that much. Surface piercings do experience rejection, obviously, more frequently than something like your ear or your cartilage or something like that, because it is not really through your skin, it's more through a thinner piece of skin, I guess. So rejection happens when your body senses a foreign object and it tries to push the object out of your skin by making the skin more loose or not as tight, obviously, and a lot thinner, so that your piercing will come like that. So we'll not push it through like this, it'll push it out like that. Surface piercings can get rejected quite often. I'm not really sure of the percentages, but I'm really glad that it didn't, because it was a little expensive and I didn't want to go through that experience because it hurts, it burns, and it scars and stuff like that. It's not very pleasant. So I thought it was rejecting about a week after I got it done, but so basically the balls, the top ball was starting to sink into my skin, which was kind of scary. So I'll just pull it a little bit. I don't know if you can see, but it started to sink into my skin, and then the skin around it started to get really dry, started really flaky. So I got really scared. I was Googling all this stuff on rejection, but my friends were just chill out, just take care of it and stuff like that, make sure you clean it. So I ended up doing that, and it wasn't rejecting. It was sort of when your skin swells, it expands beyond the piercing jewelry, and because of that, it appeared that it was sinking. But stuff like that is pretty normal. It definitely does swell. That's part of the healing process. So as far as cleaning, obviously piercing studios, they have their own formulas. They'll tell you to buy that. Honestly, water, salt water, sea salt water, that Spectrodel I use right now, I also use it as a cleanser, but I also use it to treat the piercing. That works super well. Like that's a pretty standard sort of rule. You kind of just want to clean around the piercing, push it up a little bit, clean around it, push it down a little bit, clean around it. I wanted to get it done as soon as possible, just because as soon as you graduate, as soon as you get a job, you know, this will start being a problem, and they might force you, not necessarily force you, but they might advise you to take it out if you want like a job, if you want to seem more professional. So I figured I'm graduating in like a year and a half, maybe, you know, dabble, stuff like that, and then as soon as I enter the workforce, I can sort of get over it and then take it out, and it won't scar or anything. Well, it might scar, but you know, I'd rather get it now than later, because then it's harder to take it out without the scarring. It's hard to be more cautious with it. So as far as that, I totally recommend that you guys get whatever you want pierced. As far as money is, you know, it's like I said before, it's like wearing an accessory. You're essentially wearing this accessory for, I don't know, minimum like 3 months, stuff like that, to be safe. So this $50 versus a $50 necklace, $50 piercing, that's always going to be in your skin. $50 necklace, you'll maybe wear it like, I don't know, like every other day. So think about it that way. You know, piercings aren't that expensive. They are that price because you have to be safe, you gotta be surgical, like super clean. So I understand why it's that expensive. Guys, if you want to get something done, just go for it. You know, if your living situation's good, if you're not gonna get yelled at or like fired or anything, totally just get it done. The pain is temporary, it happens, I don't know. Like the actual piercing process, like, I don't know, like maximum 2 minutes. But then you end up having this piercing for as long as you want, and it might hurt when you're cleaning it, stuff like that, just like swelling, but in the end, when you get your piercing done, that pain is temporary. The rest of it is sort of just, you know, you're happy. Yeah, I think that's the end of the video. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible, because, you know, I should be, you know, I'm trying to give you guys advice. If you want to get something done, go for it. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye!